Good morning guys, welcome to Alan's Allotment. Today is, it's Wednesday and it's the 30th of December 2020. So yesterday I just had another chill out day watching YouTube videos, couldn't be bothered going anywhere, wasn't feeling too good actually. Even though the sun was shining, it was absolutely freezing as it is again today. It's about -2. So just a couple of little updates. So I've came up here today just to try and go and get that bramble finished off that we never got done a couple of days ago. So we've got the battery charged up now, and I'm going to have a go just trying to finish off that bit of bramble, getting that cut back and get that sorted, and then we can get cracking. I don't know how much more I'm going to do today because it's absolutely freezing. It's sod's law. It's dry, but it's freezing cold. It really is. It's about -2 at the moment. So just a little bit of an update. I've also been doing a little bit of research and a bit of digging around and seeing how I can hopefully make things better for myself going forward. So what I've done since the last time you've seen the video is I've purchased myself another wireless microphone system, and this is it basically. It's very small, very neat, but it's very universal as well. Now, I did look at a couple of YouTube reviews on this, and apparently it gives out a little bit of a hiss if you use the headphone set with it as well. But we'll give it a go and we'll see how it goes. It's very small, it's very dainty, and I'm hoping it's going to be a great success. And basically what I like about this is that's the microphone there, and that can just basically clip onto you. And what's really good about this particular piece of kit is it comes with a little microphone, just a little plug microphone that can just pop in the end of there. You can also put a cabled mic into the end of there as well. And then it comes with a little adapter to go to your phone, mobile phone, so it can be used for your PC, your laptop. It can also be used with your phone. Now the phone, that when I'm using the phone for recording videos, which I am today at the moment, it doesn't come with an adapter for the USB, mini USB. It comes with one for the C3, which is most modern phones today. But this particular phone I have here is actually quite a good little camera on it, and I only use it for camera. So I also purchased this little mini USB to USB, because the receiver is a USB receiver. I'm just going to try and give you a look at that now. So basically the wireless microphone, it charges up as well, so you can recharge it. And this is basically the receiver, which is a USB, standard USB adapter that would go into a PC, anything at all. But that little adapter I bought allows me to put this into the phone. It also has a pop-up antenna, and then you can see your lights down here. You get your power light on, and then when you're talking you can actually see the levels, the sound levels going up and down on here. Now you have to use a little app on the phone which allows you to use an external microphone, and this should work a treat. In the other end you can actually either plug in a set of headphones and listen to the audio yourself as you're recording. And the other useful feature of this would be, I'm hoping, that if you use a battery bank for this to power it, from here you can take a 3.5 inch 4-node jack lead, and that can go into a DSLR camera as well. Because it's giving output out of there, in theory it should feed it to the earphone socket on the DSLR camera, which I also have and very rarely use. So this could have many uses, guys. We're going to just see how this actually works out. But it's so small, light, portable, and it comes with other accessories as well. It comes with a lanyard, and it also comes with a charge cable, obviously, and then it comes with a lavalier mic. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Anyways, it comes with one of those as well, so you can have the longer length cable if you wish. But the beauty about this is it has its own little aerial built in, and you can basically literally just plug that on with no wires, and use that. Or at least that's the theory. Now ironically, since purchasing this, I managed to fix the five-find one, the good one that I had purchased a while back, and I give a bit of a review on that a while back. Now apparently it would reach the frequency, end of the frequency mode, and you need to do a reset on it. So again, I found a YouTube video, thanks to the guy who put that up, and I actually done a reset on it. 10 presses on the top of the actual transmitter will put it back into reset mode, and then you turn on your receiver, and then you press the button once more, and it pairs back up to the microphone. And I did do a quick test on that a few days ago, and it worked okay. It worked hunky-dory. So we've got the battery charger for the hedge trimmer, and we're going to try and get that finished off at least. I've also got my new rings for the breeding season, the 2021 pigeon rings. I've got 60 there, but I'm probably not going to use anywhere near 60. But it's better to have too many than not enough, and find it at a later date. So we've got the pigeon rings as well. What else have we been doing? We've got ourselves a little USB adapter. Now this goes into the phone, which is a mini USB on this end, and it gives you three, so you can plug 3 USB drives into the end of there for giving yourself external storage for recording on, and you can also charge it through the fourth one. So you can have a charger going in there off a power bank or something like that. You can connect up to 3 USB devices all down to the phone. So a useful piece of kit. We also bought a holder for the tripod for the tablet, if we ever use that one. We got ourselves a new tripod with numerous adapters, including the little GoPro cameras, which I have some of those. They're not GoPro, they're the cheap version, but they are good little cameras. And then last but not least, I bought a copycat Gorilla Pod. Now I think this was something like 15 quid, and it's a great little piece of kit because it'll allow me to just clamp the phone onto the fence, keep it steady, and it's just a quick fix up there, and it comes with the adapters and the phone adapter and everything, and that will just allow me to be able to clip it to the chain link fencing and things like that, instead of pulling out the big tripod and setting all that up and lining it up. And so just a quick fixture. All these are just going to help me do the YouTube videos and hopefully make them a little bit better. I've got the kettle on, but it's taking forever to boil. I've got the gas can on the top of the kettle here again, which is now warm. So if I swap that over, we'll start to get some life out of the kettle, I think. Let's put this one in that's warmed, and we should start to get some life out of the kettle. Right guys, just another word of caution: if you ever use this method where you put the gas can on top and one in, just to gently warm the can, never walk away from it, never leave it till it gets boiling hot. Be very careful and swap them around regularly. As you can hear, the kettle is now starting to boil because we've gently warmed that can. Right, for now that's enough babbling. Hope everybody's staying safe, being practical and keeping themselves out of harm's way. Go and have this cup of coffee, go and get that bramble cut down, and we'll catch you later. Right guys, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. The sun is beaming, but we've got cut right up to the end there now, and we've put a few 4-foot slating lats, which is about all I'm prepared to spend and sacrifice on the back side here. And I'm basically just pushing this fence back. There's a lot of bramble that side as well, and I'm trying to keep it away from here as much as I can. There is some still growing down here, although we put some old corrugated sheeting in that, and we laid it flat down here to kill the bramble initially. The thing is, if I keep trimming it like this, it keeps on top of it, but I've got a much wider path down here now. It was definitely a bit capricious being up there, guys. I'm not sure how much longer I want to continue doing this, so we'll just have to hope that the bramble doesn't push its way through the barrier netting once we get it fixed fairly secure and tight, and if it does, we'll just have to snip it off on the other side and see how it goes. So yeah, What I noticed as well is there's a post here that's leaning out a bit. I'm going to brace it with this one here. I might be find something a bit more substantial than that. And there's a post rotted at the gate where I came into this backside. I'm going to have to drive a brand new post in there and fix that back up again, guys. Otherwise, we're going to lose it. I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Right, guys, we got all down that backside of that fence cut. Got some supports in. Post braid in there where the it had snapped at the bottom, and tightened that back up again, closed the gate off. And I came out and I started to cut down all the thick stalked nettles that was coming up there last summer, and we've dragged that down. As you can see, I've got some branches here, loads of bramble, and we've started making a cut on this tree. As you can see how high it is, guys, it's ridiculous. Now I purposely left that till now because it's a berry tree, and I wanted to let all the berries come on for the birds, and we've done that now, and they've stripped it bare. Now I'm not going to cut it out completely, guys. I'm just going to bring it down a little bit below the fence so we can get the tractor bucket over in summer to bring the manure, but we are going to control it because it's getting way out of hand, as you can see. So we need to get this brought down a peg of 6, and before the summer comes and it bursts into life again, we need to get this sorted. So these are little jobs you can do when it's cold but dry. Just been pottering. I've got a lot of bramble here, and as you can see, up the back side of this chicken shed is just bramble, thick with it. I need to get in there as well with some shears and do it the hard way, start cutting that bramble down, and then we can perhaps tidy up round the back of here when the weather picks up a little bit. But yeah, got to go and get the shears now and clip all this down, and then we can put it over there, out of the way. So just another little bit of an update, guys. See you shortly. Right, guys, I'm pretty warmed up now. We've got all this side of it trimmed and got back to the fence, and we've got the bramble cut so far back into the in behind the shed, but only just started on that. Just want to get this clear area here, guys. So I'm going on the other side now. I'm going to start bringing this tree down to height on the other side, guys. Cleared all the mess up and bramble and everything that was here, and got it over the fence. See you shortly, guys. Right, guys, I'm out on the other side of the path now. Come through the gate, and we've now brought this tree under control. It's down about 2 feet from the top, and as you can see, we've given this a right old haircut, trying to leave some on this side to grow new branches and still produce the berries for the birds next year. However, what it's actually done is it's wove itself in and out of the fence, and it actually snapped. It had wove itself in between the barbed wire on the top there, and I had to cut it in several places to try and get it untangled from inside the barbed wire, guys. It was quite a task, that. It took me, I would think, a good 2 hours, believe it or not, to get this brought down to this. But at least that's that down out of the way now. That's another job, guys. Get it while it's dormant as well. So yeah, what I'm going to have to do is keep an eye on this every year and trim it back as every year after it's finished burying for the birds. And if I keep on top of it now, it shouldn't be too bad, guys. But you're seeing where it was at. It was up here somewhere. It was ridiculous. Anyways, that's another job, guys. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. So I'll give you a quick roundup in the shed, as always, and we'll see you then. Right, I'm going to test this audio mic out. We'll see how it goes, guys. This is its first test, so let's just see how good it is or isn't. Right, I'm making good use of the gorilla clamp, little gorilla pod. that we've just mounted on the fence as a temporary measure, and we stuck the phone in there. Now I used a little adapter from the other phone, and it turns out that little adapter just isn't powering the USB device. However, using the C3 one on the other phone appears to be powering it. Now I don't know where I need to have this mic, so I'm just playing around with it. Move it a little further down, and again, this is all just testing, guys. We just want to see just how good it is or isn't, and yeah, this is the first test. Let's see how it goes. See you later, guys. By the way, I'm just going to do one last test, and I'm going to walk right over into the corner of the allotment now. So I'm down by the growing beds in the far corner where I was cutting all that bramble back. I'm right down there now, guys. So that's about 40-50 feet away. The microphone is blowing, is swinging about on the jacket. Wait till I just fasten that up a bit tighter. There we go, guys. So I'm now over in the other far corner, and yeah, why not? We'll go back and we'll do one last test now that I've secured the mic a bit better, at about roughly where I would expect it to be picking up okay. So we're back up the top, back up to the gate, and I'm not even sure whether you can see me in shot here or not, guys, but yeah. So we're approximately, I don't know, 20 feet away. So we'll just see how this goes. It's also a bit of a breeze up as well, so we'll see whether it picks that up or not, guys. See you shortly. Right, guys, as you can see, we're back in the shed. It's now 2:30 in the afternoon. A little bit more done than I expected, actually. So the big job was, it took me a couple of hours. I brought that tree down now. Now, it's better to do it now while it's dormant and then it's done. And more importantly, now in summer, when we get that bit of a fencing built up there and some visqueen down, we can get Tony to just come with a bucket and lift it right over that fence and drop it straight in there with the cow manure for us. So it's a good job out of the way while it's dry. Cold, yes, but at least it was dry. So yeah, basically that's a really good job. Got the bramble cut down in the back behind the fence, put some supports in, new post in, all little jobs that need doing, and better to get them done now while things are dormant, because they're a bit easier to tackle. Basically, I've just put the kettle on now and waiting for to have another cup of coffee. Right, I am actually having some time to myself. So basically, over this Christmas period, I have been taking odd days off. Tomorrow, I don't know whether I'll be up or not, but if I do and it's fine and dry, I'll probably be going to make a start on that fencing over there and start to put the green mesh over the fence, or certainly along the back if nothing else, and try and get that done and finished off. That's all assuming I feel like coming up and doing something. I just want to say again a massive thank you to all my new subscribers. I've just picked up, I think, another 4 or 5 since I mentioned it last time. Many thanks, guys. I really do appreciate your subscription. We're a bit thin on the ground with the pigeon videos at the moment, as promised. We will try and get the camera set up and get some footage of the pigeons, and at least a start on it, because there'll be quite a number to go, so the video would be too long to do it all in one go. So we might make a start, video a few, put them in the cage, and then get them up on the website. However, I would like to wait until they're all finished, then get them all on the website, put a YouTube link back to the YouTube so they can see the birds sort of in real life, if you will, or as neat as damn it, and then have a look at the photographs as well. But we'll just see how that goes, guys. It might take a little longer than I thought it was going to initially. Tomorrow there is another possibility. If I don't put the start on the fencing, I might, in this shed right next to me, start to put down the wood chips on the floor and the grills and the nest boxes, and make those other 8 grills, nest box grills, and then start to pick out the cocks that I'm keeping, and then that narrows it down to what I will be letting go. So yeah, that's probably something I need to do first. Sort through the birds I'm keeping myself, and then we'll see what's left. All good birds, and as I say, a lot I don't really want to let go, but I'm only going to keep a select few, as you know. For now, guys, I'm just going to have this cup of coffee and get myself down home because I'm absolutely freezing. So take care, stay safe, be practical, and keep yourselves out of harm's way. And we'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.